Hi, my name is Marcel, for those who I haven't met before. This will be a really short mindfulness practice that's geared to help you really reset and do so with present moment awareness. So find a comfortable seated position if that's accessible for you, either on a chair, on a mat, and if sitting doesn't sit well with you, pardon my pun, you always have the option to lay down, lean against a tree, whatever you need. And once you're there, just take a few moments to adjust yourself, getting all those little wiggles out. And you have the option to close your eyes if that feels right for you, or you can just steady your gaze and soften it low. Remember that there's not ever any need to close your eyes in yoga. Once you're there, notice the weight of your body sinking down into the support beneath you. Listening to the sounds that make their way to your ears. Letting go of whatever came before you and whatever will come next. The theme for this video is to get you into the here and now and experience the present moment. So remember, it's not about what the pose looks like, it's about how it feels inside of your unique body at this moment. Now I'd like you to observe and see where you may be holding tension in your body right now. I know that our jaws and our shoulders are often places where I hold tension, and I know a lot of other people do, and try to take deep breaths into these areas to maybe help bring a little bit more ease and softness. So let's stretch the neck. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Now, I might not be in the same orientation as you, but doesn't matter. We'll be doing both sides, and just stay here for a few breaths in and out. Then bring your head back to neutral. Pause for just a split moment and notice if you feel any difference between either side. And then we'll move on to the other side. So inhale, tall spine again. Exhale, this time your left ear to your left shoulder, or whatever opposite side that you did from the first side. Just stay here and breathe. Next, inhale, lift your head back into neutral once again. Just pause here to notice and see if that has had any effect on the tension that you noticed earlier at the beginning of today's practice. Next, we'll bring our hands on either side of you, and you can make fists if your wrists are weak like mine, or you can hold on either side of the seat. You'll see what works for you. So this next part, I really want to emphasize that it's not about how high you can go or how much you can push yourself. We're not pushing our edge today. That's not on the agenda. But we are looking to notice strength in our arms and create maybe a little bit of inner heat. So we're going to be pushing into our hands and attempt to lift our bum off the ground, mat, chair safely, please. So just make sure that you're not teetering over. And also, if someone was watching you, they likely wouldn't even be able to notice a difference, and that's okay. That's perfect. It's not about how high we're going. It's about more noticing that strength in our arms, and then build from there and see how much stronger you can get with time and how different it feels from day to day. So let's try it together. Inhale here, and then exhale, push into your hands, lift your bum. Inhale, exhale, let yourself flop back down. And you may notice that some heat is already being generated. And so we're going to do it twice more. Okay, let's do it. Inhale together. Exhale, push and breathe. And then exhale, let yourself plop back down. And now maybe you are starting to notice some more intensifying sensations and heat building. Excuse me. And we're going to do our last one. Okay, we can do this. Take a breath in. And then exhale, push into your hands, activating those strong muscles in your arms. Maybe your abs are working too. And then let that go. Drop back down. Pause here. How did that feel for you? What sensations are you noticing in your body as a result of that pose? And it could be nothing, and that is perfect. Can you feel if any heat was built up in the body? Again, if not, that's also perfect. Just notice. Now we'll be finding our way to our final resting pose, whatever type of Shavasana works for you, whether it's on your mat, seated, whatever you need. You can even bring your hands to opposite shoulders and tap, alternating like so, if that speaks more to you. And as you settle, please be sure to pause in gratitude for your body, for yourself making the time to reset, to devote this time to yourself in this ever busy world that we live in. During Shavasana, I'll read you a poem by my favorite poet, Mary Oliver. One that I think have these beautiful nuggets of wisdom I'd like to share with you, and like always take what serves you and leave the rest. Remember that there's nothing for you to do here, there's no effort. And after I've read the poem, I'll leave you in silence for a few moments. And don't be afraid, I'll come back and get you at the end of the class so we can end it together. Settle in. The poem is called On Meditation, sort of. And it goes like this. Meditating, so I've heard, is best accomplished if you entertain a certain strict posture. Frankly, I just prefer to lounge under a tree. So why should I think I could ever be successful? Some days I fall asleep, or land in that even better place, half asleep, where the world, spring, summer, autumn, and winter flies through my mind in its hearty ascent and uncompromising descent. So just like that, while distance and time reveal their true attitudes, they never heard of me, and never will, nor ever have to. Of course, I wake up finally thinking how wonderful to be who I am, made out of water and earth, my own thoughts, my own fingerprints, all that glorious temporary stuff. to the senses, feeling of the weight of the body, the support coming up to meet you exactly where you are. Notice sounds around you, maybe even the sensation of air or clothes on your skin, any lingering tastes in your mouth or smells that reach your nose. And when you're ready, you can slowly move parts of the body, making your way into a seated position in your unique way, at your unique pace. Gently transitioning, easing through these final moments of the practice, with the intention of carrying this awareness with you as you go on with the rest of your day. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.